you're 8th grade.
Yeah.
And you're going to a college.
Yes.
A real college, not a community college. To party.
Yes.
And how do you do? Are you with?
We just
older
walk
people,
into
friends?
a frat house
At 8th grade.
Yeah.
What are you? You're 13.
Probably.
And you walked right into a frat house.
I think gymnastics saved me from.
That's just crazy to even think. We never.
Well, it's crazy to think that those college guys suspended their disbelief.
Yeah.
You know, to be like, these girls, they're probably fine.
I remember this little girl that queefed at the party I was at a couple years ago, right?
You're all grown up, baby. I've had my eye on you since I saw you queef the first time.
That's something you just don't forget. You know what I mean? Like 6-year-old queefing in the corner.
Can I grab you a dog bone?
Purpose. I mean, you just don't forget that kind of shit. There are people that still talk about you. They don't even know who you are anymore. But like, this one time I was at this guy's house, man. This little girl came out and just queefed for about 3 minutes straight and then just left. I've never forgot that.
Yeah, we just walked into a frat house.
Okay, so who are you with? Are you with someone that drives?
We walked because our friend lived right at the edge of, they used to call it the University of Dayton, the students area where there's housing, like off-campus housing. They called it the ghetto. That was the name of it.
Okay.
And so she lived right up against the ghetto. And you
guys just said, fuck it, we're going to walk into a frat house.
Yeah.
And you did.
And I was always the one who was like, I'm a bit more of a rule follower. And like I said, genuinely, that definitely made me more timid to experiment with anything or anyone, because it's like the minute they touch it, they're going to know that it's water and a bra, you know? And I just wasn't very experienced. I think I got my first kiss maybe at the end of 8th grade or something.
You hadn't even had your period yet.
Yeah, exactly.
You hadn't even had your period yet.
Yeah. Tight as a drum. So I basically...
That wasn't what I was getting at, but okay.
So I... So
there's
one of my girlfriends goes upstairs. Yeah, I think we were like 3 of us here.
We have to set the scene.
2 girls, I think, snuck out of their house. 3 were with me.
Is this a frat party?
Amy,
30 people in the house, or
Jenny
is this
and
just the guys that are there? Is this a party you walked into, or you just walked into a frat house?
It was like maybe, I remember it just being very dark and nighttime, and like I think they were hanging. Mm-hmm. Yes, it was a party. I just remember things. I'm like, how many people were there? And it was like, it wasn't packed. It wasn't crazy packed, but there were other people kind of walking around, milling about.
And a college kid goes upstairs
with one of my friends.
8th grade friend.
Yeah, she did have honking tits. Yeah, they were big. And so they went upstairs. One of my other friends made out with some other guy. Then the cops came. So I got in a closet with some guy. They knew enough to hide.
But are cops
hide
there?
The babies.
Underage kids? Are they?
Turns out, yes.
Really?
Because 2 of our other friends hadn't met up with us yet. I mean, I think this was early cell phone days. Like, tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
Tick, 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 tick. Hi.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it was like, we probably didn't know where they were, but they ended up calling the police because they thought we were lost. We'd all been drinking. Not a ton. One of them definitely now has a problem, so she probably had drank more. I'm just realizing.
Yeah.
But and called the police. They came where we were, and it's kind of like good they did that, I guess.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know.
So you got one girl's upstairs, another girl's kissing,
making out
and
with
you're
this
now
other
hiding in a closet
with the guy, and I'm kissing him, but it sucks, and you can tell he doesn't really want to maybe be kissing me. I mean, I was just sort of like, but I also was like, don't touch my boobs because they're fake, you know. And it was like,
because I'm in 8th grade.
Don't ask me about anything but cartoons. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
You know?
What's an SAT? I don't even.
So yeah, and I made out with him a little, maybe kind of touched my boob. I have no clue. And then I can't remember if he went for my butt, but basically my friend Amy was like, he fingered my butthole.
The guy she went upstairs with?
No, the guy she was just making out with, maybe nearby, maybe another closet. I forget where they went.
How much time did he get over there?
I'm just sort of like, and I just remember being like, you don't have to let him.
Yeah, right.
You know,
I say, hey, nah.
Right, but I think he was like, and then maybe mine was like going down like this a little bit on my butt crack. And I was sort of like, from then on, I was like, what is it with college guys and buttholes?
I was going to say, what is it with that specific fraternity? That
I think they were kicked off campus. And I don't know if it was because of us. I think it was other things too. But I do believe that they were...
underage girls.
Yeah, one of the guys'
drinking.
name was PJ. I remember that. Classic PJ.
Classic PJ.
And so the police come, they take us away.
They do?
Yeah. They set us in this conference room of the police station.
They took you back to the station, not home, even though the girl
I don't
was
remember
right
the
there.
car ride, and not because I was drunk.
Right.
I always maintain, you know what I mean? There are definitely times where I absolutely got out of control and barfed or blacked out. Like, yes. But I like was timid, you know, or tentative about it. And so I don't remember the car ride necessarily, but I remember being there. The cop slammed the phone book down on the table and he's like, call your parents. And I was like,
this is the Yellow Pages.
yeah. And he's like, call your parents. And I was like, I know the number.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't really want to call my mom. She's going to be pissed, obviously. She was really just more
My
worried.
dad's a piece of pizza outside right now in Orlando. We ain't going to get him.
They're 3 hours later. He's probably up a breakfast.
working for
He's a
Oscar
breakfast
Mayer,
burrito by
man.
now. But
Breakfast burrito.
so my mom came and, you know, she looked tired and upset and very pretty. She's so pretty. And then she was just like upset with me and pissed, like you could have been hurt. And then she's right.
Could have been way more than her.
Yeah. And she's right. So yeah, we were dumb. We didn't do that again, but I didn't really want to do it. I'm not saying they made me. It was just sort of like, this doesn't feel, it wasn't like my fun time to go do that. But yeah, then it went down as fingy in the butthole night.
Jesus Christ. He fingered her butthole.
Yeah, I think my other friend saw PJ for a little bit.
Dated him?
Like, I think saw him a couple more times.
The college guy.
I think so. Because she ended up dating a senior later. And of course got hell for it.
Yeah, I mean.
He's the one who should have got hell for it.
Yes, exactly. He should have been the one that got hell for it.
Women. They're always trying to
I can't get over that.
keep us down.